Hey scrappers, it's Vanessa here with another scrapbook process video, and today I'm playing along with 30 Days with Sketches. And so the sketch was at the beginning of the video and it will pop up here on the screen in just a second. And this layout is super fast. I stick to the sketch and it comes together really quickly because it is playing with all of those circles, which means I am pulling out my circle punch. The first thing that I'm doing here is I'm just taking a piece of white cardstock, and I did not gesso this paper. I just sprayed some shimmers on to some page protector and put a little bit of water with it, and then I just basically dumped that on my background and smushed it down a little bit, and then I'm using that same color, which is Glorious Day from Shimmers. It's a Vibes, and just added some splatters, and that is going to be my background. And so I'm going to mat that white cardstock on that. I guess it's kind of like a darker pink colored cardstock, and so I've set that off to the side to dry, and now I am just taking all of these 6x6 and scrap pieces of pattern paper, and I am punching circles out of each of these patterns. That is going to build the background of this page, and so this definitely made this whole layout come together quite quickly. I didn't do anything really too different from what the sketch is calling for. So I'm just going to use my 2-inch circle punch and punch up all of these pattern papers. And then once I have these, I'm still waiting for my background to completely dry. And because I didn't use a ton of water, it doesn't really warp too much. It does a little bit because the cardstock isn't the greatest weight. So it does take a few minutes for it to dry, and it doesn't warp all that badly. So there you see my background is now dry, and I have punched all of my circles, so I'm going to lay them out. I do. I thought for a second there I didn't punch for the same amount of circles, but pretty much I followed the sketch. I think there's a couple less in the sketch than what I punched, but ultimately I just do 4 rows of 3. So kept it really simple. And now I am taking some embellishments that I pulled that matched sort of the colors in my pattern papers, and everything I was using for this, I actually put together a page kit back in January, and so I had pulled those out to use for some of the 30 Days of Sketches. And so I basically just went ahead and pulled these embellishments. Some of these circles are cut from, well, actually all the florals and the circles are cut from pattern paper, and then I cut these leaves from a Vicky Bouton pattern paper, and I'm just layering them up and creating my clusters in the same places as what the sketch calls for. The only difference is I moved my photo to the top and put the cluster above the photo to the right, and then I moved the other cluster to the bottom left. And that was because in my photo, the people in the photo are looking toward the left, and so I didn't want them looking off the page, so I did move the photo up to the top, and that sort of made it sort of balance a bit better. So I've built out my embellishment clusters. I did go ahead and glue everything down off camera. I thought about putting in those wood veneer, however, it did not turn out. I popped up all of my embellishment clusters on some dimensional adhesive to give a bit of lift. And then I am taking these super hard to use because they're gigantic enamel dots, and I am using them for the center of these little circular, what I'm going to create them as I'm going to turn them into sort of being floral embellishments. I don't know if the pattern paper was meant to be floral, but the enamel dots kind of made the perfect centers, and I was able to use up some of those. And then I have some of these puffy circles from a Vicky Bouton collection, which I'm also going to put one of those in each of my clusters, as well as I'm going to take a couple of these thicker stickers. At least I thought I was, maybe just one heart. I kind of forget, it's been a while since I created this one, and I guess I don't use those, but I thought I was going to put one of those in each cluster, but I guess not. I am going to opt to put my title in, and the title for this one is Such Amazing Talent, I believe, and I'm using a combination of some Pink Fresh stickers and some Paige Evans stickers, or Elfa stickers, for my title. And basically, the picture is from Main Street at Disney in the Magic Kingdom, and they are no longer there because of COVID and things like that. They no longer have the singers on Main Street, but this group was always in the past, they would come out and perform at different times on Main Street, and they were amazing. They're super talented, and we used to stop every once in a while when they were out performing and just sort of listen and watch them do their little routine that they would have. And so it's sad to not see them anymore, but they were amazingly talented. And so that's sort of just what I'm documenting here, because who knows when everything is said and done if these are, or this sort of entertainment on Main Street is going to come back. Disney is definitely different in the fact that they don't have parades and they don't have these sort of little, groups that come out and do different things during the day. So we'll see if that comes back. So I just wanted to document this since it's something that right now you wouldn't see at Disney. And to finish off my layout, I'm just adding some sequins in amongst my clusters. And with that, we are calling this one done. So super quick layout. I will have the links to everyone who is playing along with 30 Days of Sketches in the description box below. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.